video on my phone. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do a twist where you want to pivot your foot the direction you're going so that you don't have any torque on your knees. And let your hands hit onto your body too. So a little extra stimulation in the organs there, waking them up, giving some fresh blood flow there. All right, last two, last one. Okay, so we're gonna bring the feet together, and I don't care which direction you go, whatever. So we're gonna step touch, so you're just gonna step and touch, and then we're gonna add an arm swing to that, so side to side. And if you can, once you get that going, we're gonna add a bicep curl and a bicep curl. So we're warming up the arms. And if you can start adding a little bit of a squat to it. But anything we do, if it bothers your knees, make sure you don't go down so low, okay? Or make sure you're pushing your butt to the back more. This is kind of like class. Everybody's going all different directions on the screen. That's good. That's good. So Debbie Pell, how nice that you happen to be in San Francisco. Yeah. In my living room, I can put a background on, and it looks like we're in Sedona. It looks pretty cool. All right, so we're going to add a heel lift, heel lift. So you're actually curling your leg in the back, and we're going to change the arms, as soon as I can pull it together here, to pulling them back. Pull them back. So remember, if you want more legs, burn more calories, squat down into it. Breathe as deeply as you can. We want to get lots of oxygen in so we burn more fat. And then we're going to add a shoulder shrug. So pull back and shoulder shrug, pull back and shoulder shrug. But in between, get your shoulders away from your ears. Last two. Last one. All right, good. So go back to the twist. Hopefully your heart rate's up a little bit and you're warmed up a little bit. So to finish our warm-up on the upper body, what we're going to do is we're going to bend your knees, take it down to the floor, and then you're just going to walk it out to a plank, and then walk it back until your butt's really high, and do one shoulder push-up here, and then walk it back out into a plank. You can also modify using a chair, and don't go down as low. So we got one push-up here. This is the last time. And then walk it back. And one more shoulder push-up. All right, good. Walk your feet towards your hands. Crouch down. Your knees are bent. And then slowly straighten your legs, allowing your upper body to come up. And then as you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. And let's go for some little arm circles here. And we're going to multitask. So while we get in position, we can keep our arms still. But point your toes out. And we're going to do arm circles, and we're going to slowly go down and up. So as you do that, as you slowly go down and up, make sure your weight is pushing into your heels and your glutes. Make sure you're feeling it into your glutes by pushing your heels down. Change the direction of the arm circles to the other way. And Jean, you might want to mute your phone. Jean. So, because every time somebody makes a lot of noise, it'll highlight and switch to them on the screen. So that's what happens when you guys see that happening. So that would help on the Zoom thing. All right, we're going to hold this one down. Put your hands on your thighs and a heel lift. Well, not just a heel lift, both heels lift. Heel lifts, heel lifts. Make sure your weight is still back, you know, because if you come forward, that's going to hurt your knees. So push your weight back and keep doing the heel lift. So this is what I'm talking about, booty back or booty in. This is hard on your knees here. So you always got to push it to the back to keep your knees safe. All right, down and up. I don't know for sure if Robin has weights handy, but and I won't be able to see a thumbs up, but the rest of you guys have weights ready? They're on Zoom there, yeah? Hand weights? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right, and then we're going to come up and cross over, cross over. So Denise, do you have hand weights anywhere? Okay, good. All right, sorry I missed yours. All right, so then we're going to add a kick, kick, kick. Good. All right, so go ahead and grab you can get a quick drink of water, and then have your weights ready. Oh, there's my Zija. I'd rather drink that. My favorite. Okay. So you got weights ready? And those of you who have not been working out much lately, you're just going to want to hold a slight bend here, and palms are up, and we're pulling back, okay? So Stephanie and Jean, put your feet a little bit wider, and you're going to go down into a squat and pull back as you do it. So on this one, we want to make sure we don't do a shoulder shrug, and we're only going for 30 seconds more right now. So we push the weights forward, pull them back. We keep our chest lifted. So you're not allowed to round over like that and do it. We got to keep our chest lifted, booty going to the back as you squat. Okay, Debbie, less knees forward, more butt back. There you go. So when you go, you just want to keep the weight on the heels to keep your knees safe. And you don't even have to do the squat, okay? Okay, that's it for that one. All right, for 30 seconds, we're going to stand on one leg because it's good for our balance. Pull your belly in. Bring your knee up to a 90-degree bend if you can. If you can't keep your balance there, keep it kind of towards the toe towards the floor so you can catch your balance or hang on to something. All right, 90-degree bend. Pull your belly in, relax your belly. Pull your belly in, relax your belly. So as we do this, we're doing a little bit of abdominal work as well as our balance work. And you should start to feel it on that standing leg. So suck it in and relax. Suck it in and relax. In and then relax. So belly in and relax. Good. All right, great. So we're going to do the other leg. So bring it up to a 90-degree bend. And remember, if it's hard to keep your balance, keep it close to the floor. Let's see, so you can tap like that if you need to catch your balance, okay? But if at all possible, bring it all the way up. It's out front. And foot is flexed, belly is in, and relax the belly. Belly in, relax. Belly in, relax. So just keep pulling it in and out, in and out. Keep your balance. Sometimes it's helpful to pick a focal point on the kind of towards the floor. All right, great. So the next exercise is going to be a squat and a shoulder press. If you don't want to do the squat, you're just going to do a shoulder press, and then you could take a bow and put your weights right here on your thighs, and then bring it back and come up, okay? So you have options here. If your knees bother you, don't do the squats. If you're fully capable, please do them. All right, this one we're going to do for a full minute because it's so good for you. So grab your weights, and you're going to squat down as low as you can or to here, okay? And then we're going to bring it to ear level and reach for the sky. And I'm going to give you a few other options once we get that going. So we take it down as far as our desired level is. So it could be here, and then up. Could be to the thighs, and up. It could be just a little bend and up. Or all the way down, all the way up. Do your personal best. It is for a full minute on this one. The next level you could add to it is you could add a knee up if you want. You could add a knee up and a kick if you want. Or you can add a hop at the top. But let's not add a hop and a knee up. All right? I find that the hop gets your heart rate the highest, so you do your personal best. It does not matter. All right? And you can switch it up too. You can do a couple one way and then the other way. All right, point your toes out, soften your knees, and do a twist. Knees are bent to protect them. Toes are pointed out and knees are pointed the direction of your toes. All right, very good. So next, we'll stay with the wide angle squat. So we'll do 30 seconds of a wide angle squat and a wide angle bicep curl. All right, and get ready. We're going. So we squat down, we do a bicep curl. You got it. And again, make sure you're pushing your weight into your heels and pushing your butt back. So push your butt to the back. All right, good. That's it for that one. So we'll take a little bit of a stretch. Get your feet moving. Put your weights down. And one hand comes out front, and you gently pull the fingertips back. Deep breath in. And exhale, or maybe you don't have to be reminded to breathe deeply. I'm not sure. You might be breathing deeply already. Switch sides. But consciously breathing deeply is good. All right, arm across the front. Keep them feet moving. Breathe in deeply and exhale. Big breath in, big exhale. Switch sides. Deep breath in and exhale. Big breath in, big exhale. Okay, just shake them arms out. Keep them feet moving. Let's bring the arms up and we'll throw a punch, punch, punch. Feet moving is optional. Okay, you can just step in place. You can jog in place or just stand still. Okay, we're going to change the punch to a hook. So it's across, across. Hook it. Hook, hook, hook. Man, we are multitasking this morning. Good job, everybody. This is fun watching you guys on Zoom. So glad you guys came out to play. All right, last kind of punching is going to be an uppercut. Up, up. So it's like a jab up at somebody's chin. Okay? So somebody gets within, too close, because they're supposed to be 10 feet away now. They get too close, jack their jaw. Give it to them. Give it to them. How's them legs feeling? Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in, inhale up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, raising your arms up as high as you can. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reach as high as you can. Stay here. Reach one arm higher. Deep breath in, exhale, and then the other arm up higher, and a little bit of a lean too, I forgot to mention, but you can see. Deep breath in, exhale, and shake that out. All right, get a quick drink. I'm going to try to lower our heart rate a little bit and do some floor work.
Hey Deb, I don't know if it's just me or if everybody else can hear. You're like getting choppy and staticky. And she's good over here. Okay, here.
Yeah, when Steph just talked, it sounds choppy to me.
I wonder if it's my internet.
I don't know, but I hear it on my side. Oh.
All right, it's got to be me then. If everybody else is okay.
Okay.
We've been having serious problems with our internet.
Okay. You sound like one of those computer voices. All right. So we're going to come on down, hands and knees. So at any point in time while we're doing this planking, looks like I might need to move a little further away. All right, at any point in time when we're doing planking, if we're doing it from our knees, you can go down to you can go up to your toes or you can go to your knees, whichever it works for you. But first thing we're going to do from here is we're just going to take one leg out and point the toe, and we're going to take the opposite arm out. So lengthen from the tip of our fingers to the tip of our toes. Lengthen as far as you can. Can you get any more length there? Get up out of the ribs. Get away from the hips with the toes. All right, we're going to carefully put that down and switch sides. So the opposite arm, opposite leg. Lengthen through the fingertips. Lengthen through the toes. Reach the fingertips so far away that you feel like it's coming out of your ribs. You're lifting out of your ribs. Lengthen the toes and the legs so you can feel it all the way up into your hips with the lengthening. All right, and then bring that back to tabletop. Cat stretch, you're going to round it up and then release. Let the belly completely relax. Round it up and then release. Belly completely relaxes on the release. So try to do some deep breathing, and sometimes you can switch it up and make the big inhale on the rounding it and the big exhale on the relaxed, or vice versa. Big inhale while you're relaxed and a big exhale when you round it up. All right, so make sure your weights are handy. We're going to do a plank, but then we're going to go to we need to get our triceps in while we're on the floor. All right, so coming to plank, remember you have full plank, you have from your knees, or you can go down to your elbows. But I'm going to do a variety of them, and you can switch them up. So first round is 30 seconds. So we're in a plank, and timer's going already. And I'm going to draw a card just so it's gets our mind on something else. So your belly's in, your body as flat as possible. The card I just drew from the Louise Hay Power Thoughts cards, I accept all parts of myself. What a great one to pick for our group today. I look in the mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Okay, there's our timer. So take a quick counter stretch on the wrist, so you just turn your tops of your hands on the floor. And just gently press there. It gives you a little counter stretch on the wrist. All right, and then circle the wrist around, other direction. And we're going to go to our back with your weights. So let me make sure you guys can see. All right. So we're going to do frog legs. So there's a couple of variations here too. Your arms are going to be straight up. And you're going to bend at the elbows, taking the weights by your ears. But notice I'm not moving shoulder to elbow. We're not doing that. Okay? We're only moving our thumbs down towards our ears and extending. All right? And we're only doing it for 30 seconds. And we're going. So you got the frog legs on your legs. And if you want, you can add a little bit of a pelvic tilt. Not necessary, but you're certainly welcome. So triceps, that's the back of the top of the arm. That's a good way to get rid of some flab. All right, we're gonna put our feet down. Put your weights on your hips. Unless this is the first time you've exercised in a while, then you might want to do it without weights. But try it, only 30 seconds. Butt lifts all the way up, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, and all the way down. So all the way up, squeeze the glutes, all the way down. So the harder you squeeze that booty, the better it is for you. You should have your weight pushing into your heels, and you're coming up into a bridge. So you're squeezing your glutes as hard as you can every time you go up. See, that was only 30 seconds. There you go. All right, since I know, lots of you, and the plank also works our upper body in some different areas, we're going to do one more set of triceps from here. And again, if you want to add a pelvic tilt to that, you're welcome to do that. So 30 seconds of the triceps going. So if anybody knows of any copyright-free music I could use, or that someone they find it somewhere, that would be awesome. Hold your weights up because it's kind of quiet without music, but you get in trouble for playing other people's music. So our weights are straight up, and we're going to take our legs up. Pull your toes back so your feet are flexed. Now bend your elbows so that they open up. So you're bending and bringing them down. Stay in that position. I'm just going to lean forward and show you what my arms would look like that, okay? So it's like you're laying here and you got your arms wrapped around a big old tree. All right? So legs are straight up. Pull your toes back. And we're going to open and close, open and close. Okay, keep that going. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. So it's a tree hugger. So your arms stay bent, so like you're wrapping them right around a tree. Cool. So you can open and close the legs while you're doing that, or not. Awesome. All right, that wasn't so bad, was it? Okay, if you can hang on to both weights at the same time, this would be a good thing to do. So you can go ahead and cross your weights and hold them like that. And you're going to start with the weights right over your face. Your legs are bent and your feet are on the floor. You're going to take it all the way overhead and then bring it just up over the face. Okay? So hang on to those weights and we're going. All the way overhead and then just till it's up over the face. Pull your belly in and you can add a Kegel there for a bonus. Okay, so draw that belly in. You can even squeeze the glutes there if you want. Push the heels down, squeeze the glutes. So make sure you're reaching as far overhead as your range of motion will allow you. If it's too heavy with two weights, take one of them out, but never mind, time's up. All right, we're going to get the weights out of the way. We're going to go to our side. I'm going to draw another card just for the heck of it, and we'll do our side plank with this thought in mind. So, come on up for side plank, 30 seconds, and you are just holding it right here. This one says, I am motivated by love. I love that. Resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear come from blaming others and not taking responsibility for my own experiences. All right, so we're going to be motivated by love. Moving forward, let's be motivated by love. All right, that's it for that side. Switch sides. So switching sides, might as well draw another card while we're on it since this gives us something to think about there. All right, so come on up to the side plank. Timer's going. Oh, this is nice. This is a new day. I begin anew to claim and create all that is good. Yay! I express my true being today. This is a new day. I begin anew to claim and create all that is good. Cool. All right, and down. Okay, so back on your back. All right, we're going to bring the knees up. Let's see so you guys can see. And we got the frog leg going on, so our knees are apart. Hands are down here by our hips. And we're just going to do a pelvic tilt from here. So you're just rolling it up. Pulling your belly in as tight as you can every time. Okay, so really draw that belly button towards the floor as you tilt it up. How tight can you pull that belly in? Last two like this. Last one. All right. So we're going to go to our hands and knees. Or, I'm sorry, elbows. Let's go elbows. All right. And legs are 90-degree bend. And we're just going to lift one leg and then press your foot up with your foot flexed. And then come all the way down. Bring it in as tight as you can towards your chest. And then press up. So you want to press as high as you can. We're going 30 seconds. And then bring it in as tight as you can. Pull your belly in. Press it up like you're stomping the ceiling. Good. Okay. Stomp that ceiling. Squeeze that glute. It's only 30 seconds. Piece of cake. All right. So, Steph, I need you to mute yours because I keep hearing stuff. So go ahead and push up. Good. Great. We're going to switch sides. Other leg, 90-degree bend. Foot is flexed. You're going to push it as high as you can. Pull the belly button in as you bring the knee in. So up. So you're just drawing that knee in every time and then going up. So like you're stomping the ceiling. Good. So pressing through the heel so you get more glute work. All right, I see a card I'm going to read the next time on our plank. All right, last round of plank. Again, you can do it from your hands or from your elbows, but actually I would like you to try to do it from your hands because I'm going to switch to some side planks during it. All right, so going into plank and keep your hips down and hands are underneath your shoulders. And we can turn to a side plank and we can keep switching sides, or you can just hold a plank. So this one says, I help create a world where it is safe to love each other. I help create a world where it is safe to love each other. Every time I meditate, pray, or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the planet. All right, come on down. Counter stretch on the wrist. There you go. And then back to your palms on the floor. We're going to cat stretch and release. We're getting ready to stretch it out now. Cat stretch and release. Cat stretch, release. Now turn and look towards one side. So you're trying to look towards your feet, squeezing all those organs on that side. Just keep breathing here. And get ready for a big inhale and come to center with an inhale and exhale it over to the other side, squeezing the organs on the opposite side. Squeeze those organs. Keep breathing. Get ready for a big inhale to the center. And then round it up and allow your head to just relax right here. And you round your back as high as you can, creating space between the vertebrae. And you can gently twist side to side. All right, good. And we're going to come to a seated position. Take your legs out wide. Walk it down the center, whatever is your personal best. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, try to, ask those muscles to release, to let go. Let go, let it go, let it go. All right? Because sometimes we just need to tell our body what to do. Okay, move your feet around. That'll add a little bit of helping you release the muscles there to have a better stretch. And take another deep breath in, and can you walk it forward any more with your fingertips? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Either is good. Personal best, that's what we always say, personal best. Walk it over towards one side, grab your leg, and then as you're squared up, I'll do this side so you can see me. As you grab that leg, keep your chest lifted and try to bend at the waist more, okay? So you're like leading with the chin lifted, the chest lifted, relaxed neck. And then we're going to turn that to a side stretch. You might be able to put your hand on the floor, maybe not. Your hand might be up here. I don't care, whatever's your personal best. And then reach that arm up and over and breathe deeply here. And a big inhale as we come up. Walk it down the center again. And walk it over to the side. So your chest is towards the thigh. Your chest is facing towards the thigh. And then just kind of reach your leg, your knee, something, and pull yourself a little closer there. Keep breathing. I know it sounds silly to keep reminding you to breathe, but that's what happens. So then we're going to lift our chest a little more so that you usually have to come up a little more when you lift your chest and you lift your chin. And then put the hand down somewhere on the outside, and we're going to turn for a side stretch and reach it up over. All right, and then take it back to the center. See if you can walk it down a little further than when we first started. All right, we're going to come up. We're going to bring our feet together and turn your fingertips towards the back behind you, and then just lift your chest, getting a chest stretch from here. You might need to bend your knees and scoot your butt a little bit further away. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so lift the chest, lift the chin, but keep the head up for now. Turn and look over one shoulder. Deep breath in and exhale. Turn and look over the other shoulder. Deep breath in and exhale. Bring it back to center. Bring your chin towards your chest. Then if it feels okay to you, well, let's come up a little more. If it feels okay to you, tip your head back. But if it doesn't feel okay, don't do it. All right, and then back to the front. Okay, we're going to sit tall, and we're just going to roll our head towards one side, and then towards the other side. And we're almost done. Okay, any way you want to sitting up tall. I'm going to read this one more card here while I'm going to ask you guys to take a big inhale up and then exhale as you open wide. So it's like you're scooping up really good stuff, and then let's pour it into ourselves, and then we can send it out wherever we know it needs to go. Okay, so we're scooping up like love and joy and peace and vibrant health, and then we're sending it out to the world. We can send it to people that we've prayed for. We can send it to people that each of us have prayed for. Okay, so wherever you want it to go, send it out there. And keep doing that while I read this card. So I help create a world where it is safe to love each other. Every time I meditate, pray, or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the planet. All right, next one up. Hold it here. And just put palms to the front. Just gently sway side to side. All right, and bring your arms down. And one last stretch. You're just going to turn so that your like your one foot is standing on top of your thigh there. Your hands are to the back. And just lift your hips. So you'll be getting a quad stretch here. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Switch sides. Push the hips up. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Coming back to the front, legs are out. One more full breath in here. And then hands like prayer hands, and then bring it down to your heart center. So your thumbs will be touching right into this is where your heart center is, right in the middle. And sitting nice and tall, you can choose to close your eyes. If you're into prayer, meditation, whatever, just gratitude, whatever's good for you. All right, and so just breathing deeply and setting your own personal intention for your day. What do you want today to be like? What would you like to draw into your space today? Might be some peace, might be love, might be vitality, might be time freedom, joy. All right, and the word namaste in simple terms means the good in me sees the good in you. So, namaste, everybody. Create a beautiful day. Create a beautiful day. Thanks for coming.